Hi, I'm Rhonda Jo Gilbertson-Evans, and this is my husband, Brian Evans. And our podcast is called Evans Boulevard. And I guess we're going to talk about lupus today
Okay.
and what happened to me last Monday,
Okay.
which is I became terrified of lupus. Do you want to talk about how you felt about what happened last Monday?
Well, yeah, it was very scary, definitely. I mean, I was scared for you and I was kind of scared for me. I mean, you were not in a good place at the time.
Um, First things first is I refused to go to the emergency room for excruciating pain because I'd never felt afraid of pain before, and I'd never felt afraid of dying before. I had come to terms with dying a very long time ago in my early 20s, and I had buried a lot of children and a lot of gay men during the AIDS epidemic in the early 90s. And so I thought I had figured dying out. But last Monday, my pain had elevated to a level that I had never experienced before. And I had actually become afraid. And Brian was getting ready for work. And I got really, really honest with myself. And I said, honey, I'm scared. You can't leave me. Because I was scared that I was going to lay down and not be able to get back up. So then, where were you at that point when I said that to you?
Well, yeah, because I was just going to leave for work.
You were dressed and
I
ready
was
to
ready
go.
and just about to ready to go out the door, and you're like, hold on, and I was like, okay. So I called in and, said I can't go, and they're really cool about that. So that wasn't a big deal. And then, yeah, we had to,
Yeah, and then we basically laid in bed and processed that for like 2 days.
yeah.
And I had just started a new job, and they were also really cool with that. They knew about my lupus. They knew how medically fragile I was because I happened to be friends with the people that I work for and with. They work in social services with people going through a lot of really, really critical life circumstances. So they get me and what I'm about, and they know that I want to help people that are going through life crises like myself and like ourselves. And so, yeah. So we laid in bed for 2 days and just processed that. And then I went back to work because it's what I do. And then the next Monday came and I had to leave work. And Brian was out of town on a call for his job. And I had to call him and say, I got to be seen by somebody. This pain is unbearable. I can't do it anymore. I got to go in. And then I told my supervisor, and she was like, "Go do what you have to do." I'm just incredibly blessed and surrounded by people who understand me and appreciate me and love me and respect me and dignify me. And this is a true honor to be able to talk about my illness so candidly with you and share my journey with you. So thank you, Brian, for being a part of this. And so if anybody would ever follow this podcast, we're going to be sharing our family with you. We're going to be talking about music, which Brian is extremely knowledgeable about musicians of all genres, especially classic rock music. We're deep delving into classical music right now because I find it very therapeutic for my pain. I'm doing a lot of alternative therapies like water massage, shiatsu massage, um, light immersion therapy. I'm doing everything I can get my hands on for treatment of pain. So, walk through my life with me. And our little podcast stuff that we're going to do from time to time is going to be called Evans Boulevard, and we're going to do it from our basement. I also am a poet and spoken word artist. My stuff that I do about lupus contains a lot of curse words because I identify as someone who has lived in New York, specifically a neighborhood in Brooklyn that is the projects. And I am from the punk rock culture, so I'll talk about that. Um, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff, candidly and openly and honestly. So stick around. Thanks. Bye.